Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and this is the start of a new series here on my channel called Scrap with Scraps. It's all about scrapbooking with scrap papers that you've already cut into, that you have in your stash, that you could just bring in, create your own kits. I do have a playlist. There are 3 separate videos where I did just these types of putting together these page kits from just my scraps. So I will put that link to the playlist at the end of at the end cards, so that you have access to it in case you're interested. Just look for kits with scraps, something like that, in the title. But I have a bunch. I love making kits, so keep that. I hope you join me as I start this endeavor, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to try my best to do it all throughout the year. So please don't, I hope that you don't miss this. And if you don't want to miss any of these upcoming videos or layout shares, please go and subscribe to my channel while you're thinking of it, while you have it in front of you. I would love to have you and participate in my community here that I have on my channel. So here I'm just showing you my papers that I've selected. This is the first kit. I'm going to show you 2 kits during this video today, just so that you can get a handle for, in case you missed those videos, that you get a sense of what my starting point is. So I had planned, this is why you see all the hand movements, I had done a real life recording as I was showing you all of this, but then it sounded like a stampede of elephants came into my scrap room, and it was just my one dog who just barreled when I tell you. Anyway, so hence the voiceover. It had to be done. And so where my starting point is, I know obviously I started with my papers, right? So I normally I have various starting points. I haven't decided anything at this point, with the exception of these papers. So the very next thing in my process is that I ended up doing with these kits is that I brought in my photos, trying to match them up with photos. And then once I had my photo, I went through my various Pinterest boards that I have. You could use any source of inspiration, if that's page maps, if that's Pinterest, if that is, if you're 30 days of sketches and you find a sketch that you've printed and used before that you love. If you want to scrap lift somebody else, if you want to scrap lift yourself, hey, it's game here, game on. So here I'm going to show you the picture that I think eventually I will show you the picture as well as the sketch that I have chosen for this initial layout. But I have found that with these, I'm about I have a half dozen paired up at this point, and I can tell you probably the hardest thing right now, and the most important thing for me anyway, is that I have ready photos like in mind, or that I'm going through my photos and I am selecting ones that go with it. So that may be a challenge depending on if your scrap papers are very theme specific. You may just use them at a different time. So here I'm just showing you my photo. You might be wondering, like, are those donuts? What the heck are they? Well, it's going to be a story about me making these protein balls. I'll go back to that. So this is the sketch I've chosen. This is from a Felicity Jane from their blog. So I'm not 100% sure who the creator was, but I'm going to scrap lift this. If you know who created this, please don't hesitate to comment. I like to give credit where credit is due. So please let me know in the comments if you do know who created that one. This is the second kit, page kit that I'm working with. I have matched up with these photos. There's really 2 photos. I had an error in my print order, so they ended up sending me a new batch. And this is the sketch that I'm going to be using. This one is a Cocoa Vanilla Mandy Melville, something to that effect. Love this layout. And I'm going to do probably like a flip-flop with that one. And so I do hope that you come back and you join me for the new series. Until next time, bye for now.